Yo, what is happening everybody, and welcome back to a brand new Call of Duty Vanguard video. In today's video, I want to talk about the general kind of reception that Vanguard's gotten, and whether or not it's getting too much hate, and my personal thoughts on whether Vanguard's going to be a good Call of Duty or not. I'm just going to say it straight away, I think Vanguard's going to be better than Modern Warfare, and certainly better than Black Ops Cold War. And if you guys do enjoy the video, of course, drop a like, I would very much appreciate it. And if you would like to see some Call of Duty Vanguard content, where you're not listening to somebody being extremely negative about the game for the entire time, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and of course put on post notifications, and all that fun stuff. I want you to let me know, is Vanguard getting too much hate, or do you guys think it's going to be a terrible Call of Duty? I put about 24 hours, maybe about 30 hours into the beta, and from my personal experience, Vanguard was a lot more fun than the Black Ops Cold War and Modern Warfare betas. The first thing that was noticeably better about Vanguard is the maps. If you look at the beta maps that we got in Black Ops Cold War, I think we had Cartel, Garrison, Checkmate, and maybe another map. In my opinion, those are some of the worst maps we've ever seen in Call of Duty. Like, those maps were absolutely terrible. And then of course, going back to the Modern Warfare beta, Hackney Yard, which is probably one of my favourite maps in Modern Warfare, Azir Cave, which of course it's just absolutely dreadful. It's again one of the worst maps we've ever had in Call of Duty, which funny enough was one of the better maps in Modern Warfare in the end. We had Gunrunner, which was a decent map. The point I'm really making here is, how many of the maps from Black Ops Cold War and Modern Warfare, which were original maps by the way, would you put even into like a top 50 list of maps in Call of Duty? To me, that's one of the most important things. If the maps are not fun, the game's going to be trash, and that's just that. From my experience of the Vanguard beta, the maps were infinitely better than anything that we received in the betas of Black Ops Cold War and Modern Warfare. I know there's some problems with those maps. I know you guys are coming at me with Red Star right now. I think Red Star is actually a good map, and hear me out on this. The spawns are predictable. When was the last time the Call of Duty spawns were actually good? The one spawn mechanic which I think they really need to get rid of are squad spawns, which happens primarily in patrol, where instead of having a fixed spawn point based on the enemy's location on the map, you will spawn around your teammates, and it causes very hectic spawns and stuff like that. That's something that I hope they get rid of. If you have a look at Sledgehammer's approach to the game already, you can see from the beta that they're already listening to feedback. For example, you might have noticed that whenever you spawn in, you normally get the overhead view and then it kind of zooms into your character. People complained about it and they got rid of it. Hopefully with the spawning system, it will be at least as good as, if not better than, Black Ops Cold War. And certainly it's going to be no worse than Modern Warfare's, because most of you long-time Call of Duty players will probably agree that, you know, whether you like Modern Warfare or not, it probably had the worst spawn system in Call of Duty history. So back onto the topic at hand, the maps. If you look at the maps we got in Call of Duty Vanguard, we got Hotel Royal, which is a free lane map, pretty fast-paced, there's flank route, overall not too many safe spaces and stuff like that. Of course there was some crazy spawn issues. Of course we can just cross our fingers and hope that they get sorted. I did notice on the second weekend the spawns were not as bad. They talked about the Death Kitchen, which was actually kind of fun. You would run into that kitchen, bro, and people would just spawn everywhere. I would rather have that than have like 20 safe spaces in the back of the map. Do you know something? I'm really happy that Battlefield 2042 is coming out, because all of you little fucking shits who want safe spaces and all of this newbie shit in Call of Duty, you guys can go and play Battlefield now. We can actually have a Call of Duty game that is hopefully designed as a Call of Duty game. I would happily take bad spawns over not seeing anybody for the entire match, or people hiding in safe spaces that Infinity Ward even included into the old remastered maps. They took maps like Crash, Backlot, Shipment, completely changed them, and basically disgraced some of the maps that were once considered some of the best maps in Call of Duty. Of course, with Red Star, I will say that on console, I was getting so much like artifacts. Whenever you would run through a doorway, you would get all of this glitching. There was like this stuff that was like this black stuff that was kind of like squiggling around. Sometimes the visibility was a little bit bad. But again, in the course of the beta weekend, they took the feedback, they toned down the sun, they fixed the visibility while shooting. They're actively listening to the Call of Duty community and fixing stuff. When is the last time that happened? Can anybody tell me? Because Black Ops Cold War, man, like, they did not communicate with us for the entire year, let's be real here. Some of the issues that were in the game from day one did not get fixed. Modern Warfare, they did not listen to one shred of feedback about that game. Red dots in the minimap, a lot of the stuff that people were complaining about in Modern Warfare never even got considered or touched. At least in Sledgehammer Games, we have a studio that are actively listening and changing stuff based on the community's feedback, which is something that we've seen in Call of Duty World War II. I'm not going to pretend that I played World War II, but of course I keep up to date with Call of Duty and watch it. And at that time I was playing Battle Royale games like H1Z1 and PUBG, I wasn't playing Call of Duty World War II. The general consensus on Sledgehammer Games is that they do listen, and they do fix stuff that the community wants to be fixed. I absolutely love that, and I think there's not enough of that in the gaming industry. So yeah, the maps we had was Gavutu, pretty decent map, probably one of my least favourite maps of the beta. Eagle's Nest, which was a really fun, fast-paced map, 3 lanes, It was kind of hectic. Not my type of map, because I prefer sort of more, slightly less funnily maps than that one. There wasn't too many flank routes. I did manage to drop a nuke on that map in this gameplay as you guys are watching. I think Red Star was fun. It was predictable. It wasn't too big to the point where it took forever to find people. And with those game modes with the extra player counts, I think the combat pacing system that they've introduced is one of the best things they introduced into Call of Duty. Modern Warfare's Ground War mode was pretty cool, but the thing that I didn't like about it is the fact that it was just conquest from Battlefield. When I play Call of Duty, I want to play Call of Duty. I don't want to play Battlefield. I don't want safe spaces. I don't want this. I don't want that. I want, at the very core, a Call of Duty experience. I actually think that Call of Duty Vanguard offers a core Call of Duty experience, which Black Ops Cold War kind of did, but they completely messed everything up with the streaks. Now that's one thing that, from what I've seen so far, is going to be really fun in Call of Duty Vanguard. We've got attack dogs coming back. I think the studios had a reluctancy to add streaks like attack dogs back, because they basically go around the map, destroy everything in their path, and they don't really want their players getting destroyed. Sledgehammer are actually giving us fun kill streaks. Now, of course, it is World War II, so what can they really do? Of course, we can have some sort of a gunship, chopper gunner. We can have some strafe runs. We're going to get some sort of an advanced UAV by the looks of things. We can still have fun kill streaks in World War II games. To me, what I think they really need to do is give us an objective in the game. Give us stuff to grind. The prestige system that's been introduced into Call of Duty is trash. Let's be real here. There's nothing to grind for. In my experience quite recently in Black Ops Cold War, I joined in about 2/3 of the way through the season. I knew that it was impossible for me to rank up in time, so I just was kind of playing and didn't really have anything to grind for. Of course, with Sledgehammer, we need a good mastery camo grind. We need good mastery camos, period, that cover the full gun, unlike Dark Matter from Black Ops Cold War. We need to feel rewarded for doing well. One of the biggest things that's going to feel different, I think, this year is skill-based matchmaking. With the combat pacing mode, you're getting like 10v10, 12v12, 24v24 in certain cases. As we've seen with Warzone, it is much more difficult to fine-comb skill-based matchmaking lobbies whenever there are more players to put into the lobby. You will start to see a wider array of skill levels in lobbies. If you're playing those higher player modes, I think that's going to be really fun. Personally, I enjoyed the Vanguard beta quite a lot. People say it's a Modern Warfare reskin, and some people even said it's a Black Ops Cold War reskin, which is just ridiculous. I will say that you can see some assets that were in Modern Warfare 2019, such as the animations, most notably, that have kind of been carried into Vanguard. For me, what I want from a Call of Duty game is something that feels like Call of Duty. Modern Warfare 2019 had the potential to be the best Call of Duty ever. Obviously, just the Infinity Ward engine is far superior to Treyarch's engine, and it always has been. I've always kind of said, if Treyarch made a game on the Infinity Ward engine, it would be the best Call of Duty ever. Maybe Sledgehammer can do that. In my opinion, what they need to do, sort out the performance on last-gen consoles. It is not good enough. Listen to the community. Probably the red dots in the minimap should just be a thing, instead of having to use that perk. However, I am quite happy that it's in the game in any shape or form, because obviously with Modern Warfare, they were going to launch the game without a map, period. It's good that we at least have the option to see red dots on the minimap in this game. You can see that it's a far more fast-paced game than Modern Warfare, and personally to me, apart from the weapons, it didn't really feel like a World War II game. It actually kind of gave me Black Ops 1 nostalgia, which is something that I have not had in the last couple of Call of Duty games. We're going to be getting 16 maps on launch, which is the most we've had probably since, I want to say, Modern Warfare 3 or BO2. We know that some of those maps are going to be remasters from Call of Duty 5, which we haven't really had, being Dome and Castle, I believe. I actually didn't really play too much Call of Duty 5, but those maps have been requested for many years. Of course, we're going to get Shipment back. I'm not talking about Modern Warfare Shipment. I'm talking about World War II or Call of Duty 4 Shipment that actually performs the way it should. I think we're in for a fun year of Call of Duty. It is just up to Sledgehammer Games to listen to the community. I've seen quite a lot of disappointment with the Battlefield 2042 beta. I think Call of Duty players are always going to be Call of Duty players, and Battlefield players will love the new Battlefield. I think the expectations that Battlefield 2042 is going to be the next Call of Duty killer, it's just ridiculous in my opinion. I think it's going to be an amazing game, and I think if they brought a Battle Royale mode out, free to play for that game with the engine that they've got and the performance, it would be absolutely incredible. But in terms of like just a core multiplayer experience, it doesn't really do it for me, and I feel like that's going to be the case with a lot of Call of Duty players. If you have a look at some of the most hyped up games that we've seen in a long time, Back 4 Blood, a lot of people are saying that game's underwhelming. Cyberpunk, one of the biggest disappointments of all time. Even games like Last of Us, which was fairly well received, was super overhyped, and a lot of people ended up disappointed with that as well. To me, this kind of feels like one of the only years that Call of Duty is not super overhyped, and maybe that's a good thing. Maybe the lowered expectations can actually be a benefit to the Call of Duty franchise, and whenever people just take the game for what it is and stop comparing it to games of the past, maybe Call of Duty Vanguard can be that enjoyable Call of Duty experience that we've been looking for the last couple of years. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to the channel. For Call of Duty Vanguard, I'm going to be posting a lot of nukes, camo videos. I've got some ideas for like different little gameplay series that I'd like to do on the channel, so make sure you guys stick around. Of course, drop a like and let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts and opinions on what I spoke about today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This has been King Plays. Good luck and peace out.